Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Division rivals do battle next. Justin Baker, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. In the last 10 ball games, he's only driven in 2 runs. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily struggling altogether, but in the RBI category, they're going to need a lot more production from him.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Chris Bryant is on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Chris Bryant now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Lays off 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. This is on the ground over to first.
Bell brings it in.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Striding in, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alex Tucker.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
In now, Joe Reyes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's 1 for 2. Strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 now from Lester. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So stepping in, Lance Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Schwarber going back, still going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Into the box, Anthony Cox. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average entering play at a cool .330, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping into the box, Tony Biddle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Cox stands at first with 1 out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
Digging in now, Bronco Thomas, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Now
The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Buccos currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels.
Yeah, Dan, both these teams got out of the blocks hot, and you start to circle certain series on the calendar, and this is certainly one that you drive to the ballpark feeling a little bit different.
I think, listen, you get to this near the halfway point of the season, D-Row, and you kind of like to have that target to chase. And when you're as close as this team is in second place right now, you don't want to fall any further back. There's a lot of schedule left, but this is a big series and one they'd like to win.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty here, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In there, 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castellanos is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 8th, the second baseman.
At the plate, David Bodie. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Digging in, Josh Bell. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, Josh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopper foul. Now Lester's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. He'll try again 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Striding into the box, Justin Baker. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Ready now, Alex Tucker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with a speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Reyes. Step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Tucker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set, the 3-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set, the payoff pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Lance Walker. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. To 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, 9-1-2 due up.
John Lester.
Here comes the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Santana comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Misses, ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. Reyes is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates' offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Anthony Cox. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Tony Biddle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. In the air to straightaway center field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another chance. Domingo Santana 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way, and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Bronco Thomas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Josh Bell the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Santana stands at second with two gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. .3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. One and two now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So one away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Yanked fouled off to the right. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Weak roller right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Alex Tucker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. swing and a liner. Foul. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Stepping in, Joe Reyes. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The right fielder, number 5, Lance Walker.
At the plate, Lance Walker. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
into the box,
catcher,
Anthony Cox. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's the second out.
third baseman number 2, Tony Biddle.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tony Biddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward the alley and left center. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-1. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here. For this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Despite their proximity in the standings, the Pirates have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
Nick Castellanos.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. The slurve too high for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two balls and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Walker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Into the box now, David Bodie hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Number 73 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Chicago, number 73.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1 out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Throwing to second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's set. Here it comes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Thomas, the runner at second with 1 away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Justin Faker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The shortstop,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Joe Reyes. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Digging in once again, Lance Walker. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Number 2 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now
and you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hayward on third. Bryant at second with 1 away. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another full count pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Drilled to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Pirates 7 and the Cubs 2. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
Now at the plate, Anthony Cox. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Anthony Cox.
And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Tony Biddle, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Popped him up. Castellanos is in foul territory now as he hustles over to put it away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And that's taken for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in, Bronco Thomas. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
In now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Thomas leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 19, Justin Baker.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Justin Baker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher,
batter,
Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Alex Tucker standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Joe Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Cubs 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way, and he misses with it. 1-1. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Walker. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Joe Musgrove enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
David Bodie will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looped out toward third. The second for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 20, Brandon
Lance Walker will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off wide first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 1-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hey. 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Tony Biddle. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too... A walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Walker, the runner at third. Cox at second. Biddle on at first with nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Bronco Thomas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And he's in there safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-2. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The Buccos have shown us why they're the division leaders here today. What kind of message does this send to the opposing club?
You know, D-Row, we're getting to this point of the season, right about the midway point, and they're starting to show signs why they flex their muscles there in first place, and it looks like they're going to be a tough team to run down.
I agree with you, Dan. No secret here. Tough lineup, good pitching staff. Manager knows how to control a bullpen. This is a tough team to beat.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Fastball just inside. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And all that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hayward over at second. Bryant at first. 2 out in the inning. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. And as you can see, they are way behind. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
46, Pedro Strop.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Alex Tucker. He singled his last time up.
Tucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Strop rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this is a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Reyes.
In now, Joe Reyes. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. This one skied out toward right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Lance Walker.
Into the box now, Lance Walker.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's set. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Anthony Cox. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 21 for him on the season as they just continue on here. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Now the 1-0. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Biddle at second with 2 down. Two and 2 the count. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Now another 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 15-2. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's only 1 for 10. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard toward the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder, number 6.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he misses low with it. 2-0. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking at his career totals, Happ averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. Santana is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Rizzo at third. Contreras on second. Castellanos is over at first with 1 away. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Now batting.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Number 72 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Standing in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
15-4 the final in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Baker wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.